Hello and welcome back to Movie Health Community, the internet's #1 source of health warnings at the movies. Today we're talking about Kung Fu Panda 4, entry number God knows what in the Kung Fu Panda franchise. But before we talk about whether this movie's any good, let's talk about if this movie is safe for photosensitive audiences. The answer is, almost all of this movie is safe for photosensitive audiences. There is one scene that has strobe lights and it is pretty easy to predict. By the way, if my hair looks weird, it's because I rode some roller coasters today. The one scene that has strobe effects, it's a lightning effect, and it lasts about 2 minutes, I would say. And this scene begins immediately after the scene where the main villain opens up a portal. So immediately after the main villain opens up a portal, there's a thunderstorm with some pretty strong strobes of lightning for about 2 minutes. That's all of the photosensitivity hazards in Kung Fu Panda 4. For flashing lights, we are giving Kung Fu Panda 4 a 5 out of 10. Just because while these are easy to predict, they are pretty strong strobes. In terms of motion, if you've seen any of the Kung Fu Panda movies, nothing here is going to surprise you. There is some spinning of the cameras, there's some high-speed action. Some of the action takes place at extreme heights, just the normal stuff. Then I don't have any mental health triggers for this movie. Now, is this movie any good? Yeah, I would say so. The Kung Fu Panda franchise is not anything like super special. I would say it's a perfectly adequate franchise and it's very consistent in its quality. So if you like any of the previous movies, you will most likely like this. If you don't like any of the previous movies, I would not recommend this movie. I don't think it'll sway you. If you want to see Ke Huy Quan in another theatrical role, which for many years I thought was an impossibility until Everything Everywhere All at Once came out, it's great to see Ke Huy Quan back on the big screen, even in an animated role. I really don't have anything of note to add to the discourse of this movie. Some of the humor, I feel like we can probably do away with. We get it. Goats scream. It was funny on the internet at one point, and that humor had already worn off by the time Thor: Love and Thunder came out. I'm not sure if they were trying to reboot this series at all, because they did this one without the Furious Five. It seemed like they were attempting kind of a soft reboot of this. Like, they keep Jack Black, they keep Dustin Hoffman, although in a much smaller role. And the fact that they did not include the Furious Five, yeah, sure, let's go with that, Furious Five. Not sure what exactly they're trying to do with that. I'm not gonna be thinking about anything speculative with the future of the Kung Fu Panda franchise until such time that they do a Kung Fu Panda 5, when and if they do it, with Awkwafina in the second lead again. Based on the consistent quality of the Kung Fu Panda franchise as nothing super special but very reliable, I am going to give Kung Fu Panda 4 a B. I feel like that's the grade I would give any of the other Kung Fu Pandas. Thank you so much to our readers on Tumblr and Facebook, and as always, an extra special thanks to our patrons over on our Patreon page, whose names are scrolling across the screen like credits right now. Be sure to leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when we post new videos. And please keep in mind that nothing produced by Movie Health Community is medical advice, nor has any of it been reviewed by any medical professionals. And as always, stay safe at the movies.